This is the North West Training Development Team and Pathways daily coronavirus update. This update looks at the details of some of the changes the government shared yesterday. All this information is taken from the gov.uk website. The government says there will be small changes to the things we can do from this Wednesday, the 13th of May. They say that we will be able to spend more time outside, including sunbathing and having a picnic. We can meet with one other person who we don't live with outside, but while we do this, we must still keep our physical distance and stay 6 feet or 3 steps away from each other. We will be able to exercise outside as often as we like, as long as we keep our physical distance from other people. We can use outdoor sports courts or facilities like tennis or basketball courts that you might find in a park. You can do this with members of your household or with one other person that you don't live with whilst you're keeping your physical distance from that person. You will also be able to go to a garden centre. We still must not have visitors, friends or family who we don't live with to our home or garden, or visit other people's homes or gardens. We still cannot use indoor sports courts, gym or leisure centres. We can't go swimming in public pools. These are still closed. We must not use outdoor gym or playground equipment like the ones that we find in parks. We should not visit places like museums or galleries or go to events. We should not meet in groups of more than 2 people who we don't live with outside our home. There are a few exceptions to this that include for work, for moving house or supporting people or getting support. The government says that we should still stay at home as much as possible. We should keep to social distancing rules outside of our home. This means if we choose to meet with someone who we don't live with, including friends or family, we must still stay at least 6 feet or 3 steps away from those people. This would be very hard to do. Most of us haven't seen each other for several weeks, and we miss each other. It will be very hard to keep our distance, but we really need to do this to keep each other safe. If you have coronavirus symptoms, a new cough or a temperature, or you're self-isolating because someone that you live with has symptoms, you should not leave home for any reason while you are self-isolating. The government advice for people who are most at risk of becoming very seriously ill if they catch the virus hasn't changed. Government says that people advised by the NHS or their GP to shield, as well as those people who are aged 70 years old or older, should still stay at home. From this Wednesday, the 13th of May, the government says there will be some changes and we can spend some more time outside. We must still keep to social distancing outside our home and keep at least 6 feet away from people we don't live with. We should still stay at home if we or someone that we live with are having symptoms, still being asked to stay at home if we are most at risk of becoming seriously ill if we catch the virus. We know that these changes might be confusing. If you aren't sure, you can check the latest government advice on their website. If you need help to find the information you need, you can ask someone that you trust to support you with this. Tomorrow's update will look at some more of the government advice and detail about what we should do when travelling outside of our home.